No, so look, man. I'm Shane. I'm just
I'm
Shane.
GP,
All right,
man.
I'm Shane. But when it's time for the dark side, I'm Shane, the CEO. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna keep it.
Over the
Keep.
dark side.
But GP, man, what I want to know is when people think of GP, I'm gonna take the interview.
All right.
What do you want people? What do you want your brand? What should people think of when they think of you? Because I'm gonna say this. I know you always had the camera.
Right.
So, and I think a lot of people get that mixed up with like videography because we don't know the difference. We ain't got the camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how, you know what I'm saying? We don't know the difference and shit is. So what is it that you do, man? Tell the people what you do.
So for me, I did start off heavy on videography. Like, you know what I'm saying? Video, everything. I'm currently like I'm doing the transition to where it's brand development. I just realized more and more like I'm more so into building a brand than I am shooting videos.
Why is branding important? Like why? Yeah, why? Like if why is branding important to the average person, to the regular person out here, or to the person that's rapping at home with the mic, or that's got a business and they just got a truck and just moving work? Why is branding important?
I think branding is important because people kind of buy into names more than the actual product. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's why people always get like brand ambassadors, a spokesperson, stuff like that. Because it's like when people see Shaquille O'Neal or somebody, they just buy it because they like Shaq, but not realizing Shaq is the brand that's making them want that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Man, I don't know what I just heard on the call over here, but it was Charles Barkley in the background. I'm like, what the fuck is Charles Barkley? Like, when did he just come speaking for? It might have been like insurance or something, you know what I'm saying? But all I know is, and I'm talking about it now, is Charles Barkley. I don't care about no insurance, but it's Charles Barkley.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's a big thing for me. But how about yourself though, Brandon? Like the importance of branding to you?
Branding. I don't know, man. I think I'm still kind of like in that space. So what I'm learning about myself is that like I'm always trying to search for the brand that works. Like I like black and gold. I like specific stuff, and it's always seemed like I'm trying to mimic when in the beginning what other brands were doing. But what I found out is like, bro, like I'm my brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like things that are what makes me different and unique about my business, about the way I talk, about how I dress, it's like that's my brand. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to learn more how like to hone in on that. You know, because it is like a little it's tedious, but I don't know, man. Like I know branding is important because I know personally, like in my business brand, like I know my brand sticks out, and it might be luck that it worked out that way. It might have been when my creativity was raw and not influenced by everything else. But like I know, like when I created like my brand, I made like a little V with a little thing, and then when I show up dressed how I dress, shit, like I know, like I win every single time.
I think you know, since I've known you so long, since high school and shit, I think you just always had like that gift of gab type thing, and it's like people want to kind of like follow you. Yeah. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I remember Coach always saying, trying to Shane allegiance to that water, but he ain't going to
drink it.
He get everybody in trouble all the time.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he over in the corner chilling.
Staying safe.
Hey, boy, y'all crazy, boy. Whole time, he was the main one.
I've been hearing that shit my whole life, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, man. So, just kind of trying to hone in on Brandon. Yeah.
Okay.
What advice would you give? Give us some tips on branding, man. What should people do to establish a brand?
I think my first step is always like, who do you want to be? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like for branding, you got to know. Like, I feel like for a lot of people, they don't know where they're going. Like, you feel what I'm saying? How you gonna get somewhere you don't even know where you're going? Like, first you got to literally have those small goals like that. Like, what do you stand for? Like, who are you? What do you stand for? And like simple shit like a color code. Like, you feel what I'm saying? People be switching colors so much, not realizing like that shit matters too. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You don't even know like your actual color code. You just telling people green. it's a specific green you need, nigga.
Why
Like,
is that important though?
Because like
for consistency,
yeah,
so people can always recognize.
Yeah.
If I'm looking over here at this green, if I see the same specific type of green the whole time, I'm gonna associate that with shame.
Yeah, it's a psychological thing.
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
For sure. Yeah.
That makes sense. So
everything in life is down there psychological.
Yeah, it's kind of like beating and staining that color, like that brand in their head. Because if you're always switching, hell, we always know McDonald Arch is yellow. You know what I'm saying? That's okay.
Yeah, like that's like those are like the foundation. I feel like you got to create that foundation and then build from there. So like,
how do you encourage or tell people about like color schemes and stuff? Because I know I've seen where like different colors can mean this and this and that.
It just depends on what you're doing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? If you that's a tough one, man. Like,
nah, that's good. I mean,
like,
because you know what I'm saying? Because I know like I ain't gonna say I know the psychology of colors, but I know that there is one. And when they're trying to
really
say things are important or like sizes and shit,
like
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Say stay away from reds for certain stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because red usually screams like danger.
Yeah.
Like that,
so,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, little key things like that, man. But it's not necessarily saying that red's a bad color to use.
Right.
Because like you said, McDonald's uses red and yellow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ronald McDonald was, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's not a horrible color to use, but just stuff to think about, though. Like, you feel me? Just depending on what industry you're in.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, like you said, bro, it depends on what people want. Because I realized I didn't even start my business to make a lot of money. Of course, everybody want to make a lot of money, but I was already making that shit at work. Right. I started a business to create time, bro.
Right.
Immediately when I started my business, I started going to every single event at my daughter's school. I started coming back down here, going to shows and shit with my mom, my brother and shit like that, bro. And that's like the reality of it, bro. Like, so you, right, bro. Like just like even how it is now, like people be working, like when I was working, I missed every goddamn thing, bro. Yeah. Motherfuckers was dying. Motherfuckers was getting hurt. I was missing birthday parties. Like you
can't leave.
You can't leave, bro. For real, you making all this money, you can't leave, bro. As soon as I stopped, bro, and made shit a fifth of what I was making, I had so much free time, and I've been happier ever since, bro. I've been happier ever since. When I first started, I saved up a lot of money because
that's what I was going to ask you. So I know you said people should climb the ladder in the job thing, and then that's when I was saying, you said climb the ladder,
right?
And then I was like, do they stay, or do they just use that to get to a financial situation?
So
and then
how it worked out for me, I learned how to budget. Obviously, my savings started growing. I started paying off my car. My savings started growing. I just got good. Like I just got good at work.
Right.
So if I had to like quantify it and tell people what to do, get a job at a company, work your way through the system, navigate through your bills. As you get promoted, do not grow your bills at all. The more I got promoted, the more money I made, I was shrinking stuff because I didn't need as much. I started moving closer to work.
Right.
So I ain't going nowhere but to work. So I'd rather just I could walk to work.
Right.
I ain't across town from work. I started doing everything I can. Save. And now I would honestly tell people, get good at what you do and work. I would say start a side business while you're working. I didn't. I stopped and then like I did my business after. I just took a faith. But
it takes a lot to do that though. Yeah. Like to have a side business and work a job, because a lot of people, you doing 9 to 5, you tired.
Fastest thing I tell people, they need to learn about mentorship early, because again, I don't even pay people. I know the value of cutting down the time. If somebody can do and help me do something in a short amount of time, just pay them to do it.
Yeah.
But you got to learn how to go through that stuff before you do it. But like for real, bro, like work, start a side hustle, save some money, go all in. And then at the end of the day, I heard this shit on somebody's podcast. Not one of the podcasts, it was a clip today. At the end of the day, your worst case scenario is what you're doing right now is back at work. If it all failed for me, bro, I just go back to work.
Yeah.
I'll take my ass back to work, bro.
Yeah, you already got the experience.
I already got, bro. I'll hop in somebody's shit. I'll be in somebody's shit. And I'm confined to whatever hours I am, and I'm gone.
Right.
If it all fails, bro, I'll go back to work.
See, I think for people, bro,
like for real.
Cause you right though. Like, cause that's how I be thinking, bro. I'm like, at the end of the day, I graduated from college. I can go get a job at the end of the day.
At the end of the day,
like,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So let me
yeah.
try this shit for as long as possible, and then if it ain't working out,
You just go get a job.
just go get a fucking
just
job.
Go get a job, bro.
And I will look at myself every day in the mirror like, damn, you failed, nigga.
Man,
That's how I'm looking. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at myself like I failed, bro. All right. Cause I got a job and I go. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, bro. Like getting a job and going to work, but it's just like.
Bro, I be having dreams and stuff of going back to work. You know what I mean by that? Like I had dreams about like sports, because to me, like, bro, I don't want to scare nobody away from entrepreneurship, but that shit is tough.
It is.
Bro, I love at work. Bro, I had to be here this time. When I got off work, I turned my phone off.
Yeah.
That shit in hindsight was so easy.
Yeah.
It was so easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
and like me, I used to have a safety net. Yeah. Like I always kept a safety net. This is my first time full blown no safety net, and it's almost been a year now, and it's like. Oh, this ain't that bad.
It ain't. You made it, though.
The first couple months is bad.
It's scary, bro.
The first couple months is like, oh shit.
Yeah,
like what the fuck I'm gonna do,
I burnt
man?
through all my shit dealing with that, man. I burnt through all my shit, but bro, like, it's kind of crazy because like that pressure or whatever it is, bro. Like that show you who you really are. Yeah, like, that's gonna really bring out your work ethic.
Right.
All that shit. Like them, I ain't trying to be funny, but I think like even like in the beginning, like my safety nets and shit when I first started, that shit create a little comfort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It create a little.
I do it if I feel like it.
Yeah, I got this at the end. That's how a lot of people lose because they'll never snap out of it. So that's for you. I ain't gonna say your fucking name. What we got on the paper, man? What we got on the agenda today, man? On the paper. What we got on the paper? What we talking about?
So something I did want to ask you though.
I can't get this mic right. You know, go ahead.
Oh yeah. But something I did want to ask you, man. I know you do a lot of things with your daughter. You know, even when we've worked together a couple times, it's like, hey, boy, I got to get up out of here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, what is like being a father like to you? What does being a father mean to you?
Bro, I think I'm glad you asked that question. That's a deep question. So, being a father is, I'm just gonna start thinking of like words that come to mind. Protection. You gotta have development. Patience. And like, man, like pouring back into your kids in a way to where you're telling them the correct way to do stuff, but you still gotta allow them to be them and make mistakes. Like for real. Like I know every single time, bro. Like my daughter gets something like a hoverboard around the house, I know she gonna fall, hit something, right. But she gonna come to me and say, "No, I got, so I do this, da 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 da." And you gotta be able to be like, I gotta let her see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let her bump her head so she can see. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But it's also too understanding, bro. It's like being a father, bro. It's like and men know this shit, bro. It's like being a man, but being a father, bro, it's like a constant journey of yourself for developing and getting better as you teach and engage with your daughter. And because not only, bro, when I think about being a father, I think about my kids, bro, but I'm like a father to my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit get crazy, man. So to her, again, it's showing her that people do make mistakes because kids think you're perfect. You see what I'm saying? But it's showing them that you do make mistakes, but what made you different or how you changed it. You know what I'm saying? Because hell, Dahlia look up to me like I do everything perfect. Right. Until I show her like, hell, I be at a game, I miss a free throw. She'll look up, but I got to tell her like, don't be scared to make a mistake because that's how you're going to get better.
Nah, for sure.
Same thing even when it comes to like running in school, bro, and like catching and all that stuff, man, especially to a little girl. They get so, I want to say like nervous to make mistakes. Oh, I can't catch. Or like, even women to this day, bro, they say they can't catch or can't do math because of how the pressures of the world make them. Right. But bro, when you like encourage them and fucking like promote them, bro, like, bro, my daughter can do anything a little boy can do. She can catch like hell. She ain't scared to run. I caught her one day running at field day. and I could see her pulling off the gas, but she was letting a little boy win.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, what are you doing? Nah, he's supposed to be the fastest. And nah, I said, man, you gotta like, smoke him, bro, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, bro. It's fun though. At the end, it's fun. And as hard as it is, bro, I wouldn't change that shit for nothing, bro. Like, cause it's almost like I can't see my family, my daughter, my brother, like a lot of people. I ain't gonna say I can't see them. I don't want them to endure the pressure that we have to do that we don't even talk about.
Nah, for sure.
Like the shit that we don't even talk about, bro. That shit'll break people.
Nah, it will though.
Yeah, man. Well, I know. Well, talk to me. How's it, man? How's your experience being a father?
For me, you know, cause I got a son and a daughter.
Yeah.
So it's like,
who older?
My daughter's older.
Okay.
She's older. My son is like we're just now getting to a point where I can communicate with him on my own now. Like, you feel me? I bought him an iPad, and now we talk through that. You know, me and his mom, we don't have the best relationship. We ain't beefing or no shit like that, but we just don't have the best relationship. So it's like I don't get to kind of like get him like that. You get what I'm saying? It's not like she keeping him from me. It's just like, you got to apply more pressure, nigga, like type shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just like, I just don't parent the same way. It's like, drop him off, we good. I'm that type parent. Like, you drop him off, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we good. Like, he happen to call me, we can go. Like, you feel me? He ain't got no clothes. Like, cool, we got them. He gonna wear white tees. I'm gonna get a pack of white tees.
Yeah,
He's a boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my daughter, she a little gangster, low key. So recently, she the boy thing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? She 14. So it's like her mama is like, hell no. Like, she ain't talking to no little boys. But I'm like, she gonna do it regardless. Like, I know this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good take, bro. So what's your how you feel about, like, what's your?
Me and my daughter, bro, like, we so goddamn locked in. So it's like she tell me everything. Like, you feel me? And that's how I want it to be. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be scared to talk to me. Like, you feel me? But listen to me. Like, I'm gonna tell you, nah, I ain't with that. Like, we ain't gonna do it like this.
Right.
No, all that ain't going on. But I'm gonna let you communicate, and then you ain't gotta sneak and do nothing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't. Nah, man, I'm telling you, I just know from experience of girls who were sneaking and shit. They, boy, off the chain.
Off the chain, bro. I remember being in 6th grade, like in 6th grade. So that's 12. That's younger.
You feel me?
And it was little girls already known for sleeping with grown men and being hoes and shit. In 6th grade, back then, you like, but like in hindsight, bro, 12, 13, man, bro, and they known for doing stuff, bro.
I'm telling you, man, like, I know this, so it's like, nah, like, you feel what I'm saying? I want you to be open with me. Goddamn, you feel what I'm saying? She finally getting to the point where, like, I agree with you with the pouring into them. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I ask both of them all the time, like, you know, what do they want to be type thing. You know, my son, he at the stage where he like YouTuber. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Not saying that he can't, you feel me? But it's kind of like it don't align with like his mom, like the way she a lawyer, you feel what I'm saying? So the way she processing it, like,
what kind of lawyer she is?
Don't get me the line. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, goddamn, the way she like, nah, nigga, you finna be, you know.
Ain't that crazy? That's how life work out, man. Parents work so hard, and you honestly, you create that freedom for your kids to do what they want to do.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? On the flip side, I wonder what made her want to be a lawyer. What, you know, so makes us want to do what we want to do. But like when they create that freedom, they like, shit, I ain't about to.
Nah, for sure. And it's just like, and you know, I'm on the other side of it because I know it's possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm literally chasing that type of shit right now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? With this rap shit, it's like, nigga, I'm damn near chasing that. Like, we be around YouTubers and niggas who doing it. So it's like, it's not. It's
impossible. Very realistic.
Yeah, it's realistic as fuck. But it's like, and some people mind is like, nah, nigga, doctor, lawyer. Goddamn, you feel what I'm saying? Something
military.
Makes sense, nigga. Yeah, something makes sense,
military.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because like everything she do is, you know, is what you should do. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm the fun parent who goddamn nigga, you better get the fuck on because you fucking shit up. Like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
I'm that parent though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, hell nah, we finna get these cookies. Goddamn, you feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's me though.
nah.
You feel me? So
That's how I am too,
yeah.
man.
Cause I told you, I know you into getting into real estate
Right.
at the moment. My daughter just told me she want to be a real estate agent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, she's firm on like that's what she wants to do. So I'm like, okay, well, let's start. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's why I reached out to you. You know what I'm saying? You working on that project. I had reached out to like 2 other people that I know that kind of like in that
space,
that space. You know what I mean? And I told her to kind of get familiar with certain stuff. But now I'm trying to learn from y'all.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I can help her.
What I would tell, and the realtors ain't gonna like me for this one. They not. Yeah, they gonna be pissed. I wouldn't say be a real estate agent. From what I know, which makes sense, realtors and real estate. Well, I guess I'm just assuming realtors, real estate agents, the same thing. But they have to get like a license or something,
right, by the state or whatever.
And they can't do normal transactions like how I did or how I do.
Oh, you can't?
No, bro. Like, for real. You're like, so actually getting the license, and again, I know in the comments, y'all drop what the reality of it is, but like, I don't think you can go and get an off-market property and sell it for like let's say I ran into somebody I know and they parents selling a property and I can talk them into selling it. Like, once I get involved in that, it's like some type of obligation to have to do it the correct, a certain way.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and you can't, and I don't think you can do it. I don't think, like, there's some type of restrictions, bro, when you become a realtor. Now, the good part about it is you got like firms and brokers and stuff that refers you and stuff and do stuff like that. And again, I ain't shitting on real estate agents and stuff, but you don't have to have nothing to make money in real estate.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
you don't.
Like, for real.
And that's what I'm trying to do.
I think now what's going on is, man, real estate agents and stuff is like glamified now. It's all about like a look.
Right.
And like
for sure.
an aesthetic.
Yeah.
And it's, you know what I'm saying, like a certain, at least what I see, that's like a certain type of avatar that comes along with being an agent.
That's a good way to put it. I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
That comes with being, you know what I'm saying, like, for real. But, and I say this to say this, like, I don't, and you gotta look at like
if I showed up like this with a fucking hoodie on, people probably not gonna buy a house.
And you might know everything about buying, flipping, what it looks like, what to look for, all that stuff, man, for real. And another thing is too, like, we can look at the numbers. I wish we had some shit to pull up. I'm just gonna like look at like the average sales. Like, I think like realtors, like, I think like the average person, I ain't talking about somebody that's exceptional, may sell like 2
a year though, right?
A year.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So you didn't put a lot of work into selling for 2 a year, you're getting the commission. Let's say your check is $10,000.
But that commission probably nice though.
Commission is usually 2. I'm gonna be fair and say
5%,
5%, but like 2 to 3%.
Right.
And then you gotta look at the houses in the network, because just like everything else, bro, there's groups and classes of people. Like, you ain't about to just go to Beverly Hills and jump in that real estate game.
Sure.
You're gonna start off in the area where
selling
$100,000 houses, they're spending a couple of months to make $2 to $3 grand.
Right.
And you selling 2 of those, you'd have made 10 grand that year, and you put all you can't live like that, bro.
For sure.
Versus you can wholesale the same property or go through people and not be tied to stuff, and you can make $10,000 every month. You know what I'm saying?
But I think the problem comes in is like people having that capital.
You don't need capital.
How are you gonna do it then?
I'm about to put y'all on. But wholesaling is a concept. It ain't just associated real estate. So wholesaling is a concept. So if I go to Jasmine, and Jasmine has a house that fell into her lap because her mom or her grandma or something passed away, but Jasmine doing her thing, she just got this beat up property.
Right.
Jasmine, let me get this house for, I put 30 grand in your pocket.
Yeah.
Let me get this beat up house. Jasmine said, hey, let me get that 30 grand. The house is worth 200,000. What I do is, so now
you go find somebody with the money.
I get it under contract for 30. I go find somebody with the money and say, hey, this house is 200,000. No. This house is 200,000. I give it to you for 100,000.
Oh, okay.
I'll give it to you for 80,000.
Okay.
Once everything's done, they like perfect because they see the vision.
Right.
They're the end buyer. They gonna flip it, do it. They probably say, "Hell, this motherfucker only talking about 200. That shit really worth 250. Give it to me. It's a deal." You'd have made that 50, that 70, whatever it is, cash. You don't need to do nothing. That's no money. So that's why wholesaling is so big. But people got to be good at wholesaling. It's like everything else, bro. But so you can get into real estate that way, cash, and then now the next deal is you're actually buying them.
Right.
And that's how you start, bro.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, bro.
I watched something on that before.
Wholesale.
I think it was like an Asian guy. He used to speak on it all the time. How he does that. Like,
is it older Asian guy?
Kind of, sorta, yeah.
I can't think of. I think I know who. I know. He always walk around. He got all these cars and shit.
Yeah,
I know you talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, he always speak on like him having I guess he call them lenders or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he call them, buyers or whatever.
Buyer list.
Yeah, buyers. Buyer list.
That's it. So if we wanted to get realistic about it, people that's out here. So that's why So if you want to get realistic about it, and people that's close to the hood got an advantage because you're in the area, you ride past stuff every day. All you gotta do,
Granny.
All you gotta do is know what to look for real.
Right.
Another unfortunate thing is people need money. So if they live in this house and you tell them you can put 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand in their pocket, they want it.
Right. Especially in the hood.
So the advantage about that is I buy. So hey, as long as you go and say, Shane, I found this house and I buy it, you put your percentage in it and that's cash.
Yeah.
Straight cash, bro. That's straight cash. That's why I be mentioning all the time. Hey, do y'all know where some houses at? Because if anybody can refer me to a house, depending on I'm gonna pay them regardless, because they're for real, bro.
No, for sure.
Real, and it'd be a few.
And I think that's the importance, though, man. I think a lot of people don't have a you.
Yeah.
And they feel like shit is impossible for them. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Man, what I ran into, bro, I don't think it's not that they feel like it's impossible. I think, man, people are just greedy, bro. And I say that because at one point, I grew a lot. I ain't gonna say the most when I realized I do not have to have the most of all the money. Or, you know what I'm saying? If somebody like for real, like I do not have to have the most. And what people think is that same wholesaling deal where now they got it for 20 or got it for 30. And that same mark where they can sell it for 100, they're gonna try to see how much they can sell it for. And they ain't never even made $5,000, $10,000. Now they trying to, for real, instead of making it, you need to make deals for other people. If I get that house for 20, it's worth 200.
And make it good for that.
Make it good. Make it a no-brainer for him.
No-brainer.
Make it a no-brainer for him, bro. For real. And that's how people do. People find out you have money and they want to take advantage of you, bro. Every time.
Nah, you ain't wrong.
And then for real, another big thing that people don't understand is the concept. You're gonna have to give away a lot more before you start receiving anything.
Yeah, 1,000%.
People don't understand that.
Yeah.
People don't understand. They want you to. They want to start off with shirts and making you pay top dollar for the shirts. I get it. Like you had to pay, but you get that shit away to the right people.
You got to.
Get your services away to the right people.
Right. To the right people. That's key though. To the right people.
To the right people.
I ain't saying just go and give it out to just anybody on the street. It's just like to the right people.
To the right
like,
people.
okay, for me, for instance, I I don't wear like other motherfucker shit no more. I only wear local shit now.
Yeah.
Well, not even local, but just like somebody I know.
Yeah,
shit. Like,
nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this a girl from Cali right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
shout her out, man.
She ain't from Cali, but she got.
You shout the brand out, man. What you got on,
I don't
man?
even know how to say it.
Let me see.
Like I say, godly humans, what I thought, but I don't even know how to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what.
But she gonna take it, put it to the side. I'm like, this is what this meant, and make a little promo out of it. But that's what's up.
That's it.
That's how I want to get. I got a lot of my stuff. I just like, man, I just want to go buy 5 black hoodies and just put my logo, and that's what I'm wearing every single day to the gym.
That's it, bro.
That's it. Like I ain't no point of wearing it because now I kind of feel, especially when I don't know these companies and stuff. Bro, I'm like, why the hell do I got this?
Why I got it on?
Why I got it on?
You know, this shit probably cost $100. Why do I have it on? When I could have bought my own shit for $15. My own shit. Like, so that's what I've been telling like rappers that I work with. I'm like, we just need to do our own clothes. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like you can make money. I think what people fail to realize, like with not even just rap shit, but any business, like I think for rap shit, it's like people be looking for a deal. Like they trying to find somebody who's gonna give them $1 million. And I think that's what everybody be looking for in business. Like they just look, I need a sponsor that's gonna give me $1 million. It's like, bro, just go make the money, bro. Like when people give you money when they see you make money. Like you feel what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people not like realizing that. Like with rappers, for instance, it's like, bro, you have to monetize your audience. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if people can see that you can take 20 people and make a couple $1,000s every month, now they like, how can we? That go back to your shit. How can we grow this? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, how can we grow this? How much you need for me to goddamn take your business to here? Like, you
what
know what
rappers be falling off at right now nowadays? Like, what do you see? Cause I know everybody got like a little spark in the beginning. They be.
I think everybody copy each other.
I think that's across everything.
Yeah,
no, like yeah, bro,
sure,
and like
sure.
that shit is so crazy, man. Cause I'm reading a book that talk about like that's it. Everybody do be copying each other, and then that's when you feel like that's where that competing come in. You want motherfuckers to try to copy, yeah, man.
Right.
Damn.
So I definitely think everybody be copying each other, but I also think it's a matter of like monetization. Like, you niggas is not trying to like monetize the people around y'all. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And rap is all about living off your music. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Give somebody a quick if you make up a fake realistic scenario of a rapper monetizing people around them.
A person I like to look at, like on a rapper end, which anybody, this can apply to anybody.
Fuck it, I know what I want to do because I be looking at everything. I be thinking of, bro. I be trying to make that shit realistic.
Okay.
Let's say I wanted to start rapping, right? And let's say I started rapping. I done seen rappers rap about like business game or whatever it is. I don't know what I would do. How would I monetize off my audience? How could I monetize?
Just jumping out there. Like you a fresh artist, first song.
Yeah, I make a viral song. Like, what is a viral song? Is it tailored to my brand?
Bro,
is it
viral? I ain't gonna say viral is luck, but a lot of days viral is money. Like, in the music world, like
it's in everything, bro.
Like, it is some people that get lucky with $0.
It's like the funny stuff go viral. I ain't making no money on funny.
I mean, people get on the internet to laugh though.
Yeah,
like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, that's what they came to do. They came to get on here and see something funny, educational, or entertaining.
How was somebody like that monetized then?
Who? Funny?
Yeah, somebody funny.
Shit. I mean, of course they got ways with fucking the way streaming and shit. I mean, not streaming, fucking what's the damn shit? Content creating. You can monetize off of Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. When you get to a certain point though.
Yeah.
But so you can do that way, but let's say we're minusing that right there. Me personally, I would charge, like, I would build my audience up a little bit, and then I would probably charge people to make skits for them, like for businesses or whoever. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Mean?
Like, so
I would charge, I should charge them to make skits for their business.
Yeah, like it's basically a commercial. I'll make you a commercial, basically. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm fresh out, it's like I know I'm funny. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I can make funny commercials for your business. $50. Like, you know what I'm saying? $25. Something. You gotta start somewhere. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of businesses out here who aren't like tech savvy or fucking.
They don't know how to do nothing but do work.
That's it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, if you go to somebody and say $50, bro, like most people gonna pay you $50 or $25. Most people gonna pay that. That's nothing. Like, and at least start there, and then let them see your work, or do one for free first, and then like, hey, if you like the one I do for you free, you pay me $50 or $100 or whatever you want to charge next time. Like, you feel, not even next time, like, guarantee, like, if I get 10,000 views for you on this, then you'll pay me $100 to do your next one.
How do people really know about the view? Because all that shit be fake now, man. People can buy views and shit.
You can trick people if you want to.
Yeah, you tell me what I'm just calling it what it is. It is what it is, y'all. The followers, the likes, the views.
They got sites for that. Like, it's a bunch of bullshit, but it's gonna reflect though, because it's like they're not gonna get one sale. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like to see people with fucking 500 followers and actually like getting engagement and people actually fucking with them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you can.
I just saw this cleaning business that the motherfucker ain't got nothing but like 200 followers, probably follow like, but I know they make $500,000. Like, I know they make $500,000.
They just not social media.
Yeah, like, I know they make $500,000.
Yeah, they just not on social media, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah,
they just don't do the internet, bro. And that they live in the real world. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I feel like okay, in my mind, in the next maybe 5 to 10 years, it's gonna literally be Like, it's gonna be somebody's business. I don't know who. You might take it from here and make it blow up. But how can people talk to people? People don't even know how to talk to people, bro. Like, that's gonna be a business in a couple of years of how to talk to people, like how to fucking have a conversation.
Yeah. No,
Like, because everything through the internet and shit. Like, people don't even know how to talk to people or walk up to somebody and just introduce. Like, for me too, I'm not good at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather text you than call you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not good at it.
Nah, you're right. I think you use that as an advantage, though.
Yeah.
Nah, but you're right. But the world getting scary.
It is. And then with the AI, it's just gonna take everybody's jobs and shit. But let's get back on topic. If I want to save $10,000, I don't even have a job. Well, I know first step you're gonna say is to get a job.
Go get a goddamn job. First step, go get a job. Nah, but for real though, like, I can tell you how I saved my first $10,000. And I saved my first $10,000. Honestly, bro, I say that shit all the time, and I hate sounding so like boring and cliche on here. It's budgeting and saving my first $100. Like, when I moved to Miami in 2016, bro, like, I ain't have shit. Like,
Right.
I ain't have nothing. I had to figure out how to budget because all I heard was horror stories of I was getting paid once a month, and all I heard was everybody, oh, you gotta wait this month, you're gonna blow you all your check, and everybody was talking about how they kept failing. So I said, shit, what I gotta do? Actually, getting paid once a month was the best thing that ever happened. But learning, bro, budgeting.
Is it because you get that big one that lump sum, and then it's like, okay, I'm finna take care of this, and this.
Yeah, so you got to start. Yeah, so people, and then they first check.
Budget, basically.
Yeah, it forced me to, but a lot of people like coming from like a part time, so you get paid every week. So you get paid every week. You're already doing your money, however you're doing it, and then you got to wait like 3, and then you get that first month, and then you got bills that you done been set up for bills. But like when I found out, I think everybody should get paid once a month. I think you should get paid once a month, and I think you need to calculate all your bills into monthly too. It's like a monthly spend for real. That shit helped me out so much. So once I think I might have started budgeting a little bit before I got down there. But once you start seeing your money come in one time and you seeing everything come out, you realize what you can do.
You know what you can do, yeah.
And then you got to start dividing that shit by 4. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think, like, for real. So if you get paid weekly, you need to times that shit by whatever the math is, 4.23, just times it by 4, and then that's your done. Then you take all of your shit, all of your bills, and subtract it. And then you take that number and you divide that by 4. Can you survive off that every single week? And that's all it is, bro. Like, if I'm making $1,000, hell, if I'm making $5,000, I want to keep that shit realistic. If I'm making $2,000, because I'm getting paid.
Let's be realistic, man. $1,000 to $1,500.
Yeah, bro.
That's most people. Like,
if you making
that's 2 weeks, okay.
So $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
If you're making $2,000 a month, now let's talk about rent. What's rent? Like, realistically, I don't want to say $1,000. I know it's more than that.
$1,200 at least.
You left with $800. So at $800,
God forbid a car payment.
God forbid a car payment. And then at that point, you can't even cut that in half because ain't no $400 car payments.
Right,
so now you at $400 at the end of the month. Let's say you ain't got no phone.
We can include a $50. You gotta have a phone nowadays.
Yeah, but bro, now you're at $350. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to put the phone now. You at $350, and I'm trying to think of like whatever else.
Gas, you gotta get gas to get to work.
Bro, niggas can't live off $2,000 a month, bro. Like, you got almighty, boy. Nah, so
that's the reality of a lot of people's situations.
So I think the best tip to do, all right, right now, if I was you, this is what I would do. All right, I would take your actual bills and say, let's say you got $1,000 rent. Let's say you got $500 car payment. Let's say back when I was budgeting, I spent I had my shit broken down to $150 a week on free money. So, and what I mean by that is I had like $25, $5 a day. Like, I knew my shit to the T.
Yeah.
$75 on groceries. So that's fuck that. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say $1,000, $500 for car and rent, $1,500. I'm gonna say $500 on groceries. Let's say you spend $125 a week, which I know it's more. So now you're at $2,000. I don't want to put gas, but I gotta put gas. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta put gas. I used to put like 75 in there a week. That's 300.
Yeah.
I know it's more than 300. Where I'm at right now, with math, like 2,300.
Yeah.
2,300 right there. What else we missing? Phone bill, another 100. 24.
I thought we added that.
No, not on this one.
Oh, not this one.
Yeah, 2,400. And then miscellaneous shit, bro. Like you gotta, man.
Yeah,
It's
there's a lot of
scary, bro.
miscellaneous.
It's scary,
God
bro.
forbid you got a kid.
God forbid you got a kid, bro.
God forbid, man.
Cause I know companies ain't paying like that, so I can't even like make like unrealistic numbers. Niggas out here spending, people out here spending $1,500-$1,600 on rent.
Right.
Car payments $500, $600, $700. People renting cars instead of owning one, and they spending more money on renting cars because they.
Let me ask you about that, bro. A lot of people say lease cars, and I just don't
Understand why?
Yeah. I mean,
I bought all my cars out of. I ain't never leased a car.
Right. But I heard somebody, a cheat code. Goddamn, you lease it, and then I guess at the end of your lease, they actually
buy it out.
want to buy, and you can get a lower she was telling me, man, I forgot something about you can get a lower rate on your loan or some shit.
Maybe.
Yeah. Some shit.
I would only lease a car because I said I would never lease. But I would probably lease a car like once I'm wealthy and I just want to try a car out for a period of time.
I feel that.
And I got some money
to for people like
you know what I'm saying? Like, and then if I was in the brand and where I needed, I had to stay in something nice. I get the Lamborghini 2025, and then in 3 years I get the 22. I had a newest Lambo, but other than that,
and I think it's for people who don't travel a lot either, though.
Yeah, I mean, cause I done bought every car I done had. Now I ain't gonna say every car. I had a car repoed at one point. But other than that, bro, all my cars, bro, it feels so good not having that payment. Like for real, that payment gonna come a few.
I had a payment one time, bro.
Yeah, and that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I wouldn't lease, bro, unless you had the money, like the for real. I would. But when you buying like another car, you need to get like a decent car, bro.
Yeah. You
got to get a good car. I ain't gonna say a decent car. You got to get a good car. We get tricked into buying. I bought every car I've had was a Charger, and they didn't worked out. But like getting old foreign cars and shit, and they just tearing up and shit.
Oh yeah, nah, that's suicide.
Yeah, man.
That's suicidal.
Get a good, decent car that lasts. So let's talk about Let's talk about a client's project that I'm helping with. All right,
okay.
So
I'll do that.
This strategy that I'm teaching them is called the BRRRR strategy in real estate. So BRRRR is buy, rehab, refinance, and I think it's repeat. Buy, rehab, refinance, rent. One of them all. They know the real estate people gonna get me. But pretty much, bro, what you do is so you go and buy a beat up property that can have some value. So let's say, for an example, I buy a house for $50,000. I put $30,000 in there to make it look close to one of the best houses on the property. $30,000 with renovation. So I'm in it for $80,000, right? The houses around it are worth $200,000. So same thing. So now I done put 50 in it to buy, 30 in it to fix it up to a $200,000 house. Bank is gonna give me a loan for a percentage of that $200,000. So let's say they give me like 160.
And that's what, pulling equity out the house?
Because let's say 160. So now out of that 160, I done got my original 80 back, and now I got $80,000 cash that I put inside of another place.
Yeah.
Mind you, now that there's a mortgage on the home, the tenant is paying the mortgage off and cash flow.
Yeah.
You repeat the shit. Now you're just doing the same thing over and over and over. So honestly, bro, it's just creating wealth, bro. Like, it's like arbitrage, bro.
I got a question too. So if somebody's buying, I don't know if you can answer it or not, but you probably can. Let's say somebody's buying a house. They went through the process, they got approved, and they making their mortgage payments or whatever. Let's say they can't make a mortgage payment. Like something happens, they kind of can they pull money out from what they done paid already and or it don't work like that?
No. So if you ever, first of all, you got to make that decision before anything happened. But I would just call them and just be like, hey, like,
let's say they got fired or some shit.
It's crazy. I would just call the people, whoever you got a loan or mortgage with, and because they have like forgiveness and repay back programs and stuff. All they're gonna do, because they're gonna protect themselves, they might take your next 3 payments, put it on the back end
Yeah.
and still charge you interest, but it's better than losing your house.
Right.
And I don't recommend pulling no type of equity out your house unless you're using it to make money, because you ain't doing it by making your bill more expensive.
So is that why, like, okay, so let's say somebody did get fired or whatever, and it's been 3 months, they still ain't found, a way to pay their shit. Should they sell the house? They probably should sell the house, huh? And
I mean, because it's not. You don't want to sell your house. You got to look at everything else you can probably sell and stuff, but you probably living out your means. Like that,
right.
it just is what it is. Like if you can't afford it, like you got to face.
Well, you could until you got fired. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like again, if it gets deep, then it's like you really couldn't afford it if you ain't got no savings.
True that, though.
You know what I'm saying? You really couldn't afford
your
it.
savings probably could have got you at least a year
until you find out, because that's what they teach you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit.
Right.
So like if a paycheck or something mess up, you turn your life around and you couldn't afford it in the first place.
Right.
But it ain't your fault that you could.
That is what they did, though. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That like you couldn't. Man,
usually your credit's so good, you probably can go get a loan from somebody else. Usually if they approve you from a house, you damn near can go get a loan somewhere else. And
bro, yeah, man. Like, for real, if they're proof you could have got a loan, but then you still getting that, whatever the case is. So like, yeah, man, I think you unfortunately living out your means, and
that's a big thing though. I think a lot of people live outside of their means, bro.
And too, bro, like that, and like a lot of people be wanting houses and shit, bro. And to me, like real estate is a scam. And what I mean by that is, bro, like everybody want to buy a house and I got this, but buying a house to live in, bro, is a liability. Most people think about, bro, like most people mortgages are their biggest debt that they can't afford. Most people losing home, bro. Like buying homes to live in my opinion, ain't the way.
So you would say, don't buy a home until you can afford to pay it, like damn near pay it off, basically.
I would say your first home needs to be the home that gets the job done. And what I mean by that is your first home shouldn't be your dream home. Is it in a safe area for your family? Can you afford to pay it? Can you afford to pay it and still probably save some money and do other things? Now, that's if you got to live somewhere. Really, 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 your first home should be something that you're trying to make some money off of. Like I would tell people, like, hell, like before you think about buying a home, like I know,
like keep renting while you do something with the home.
It kind of just depends. No, 'cause that's a good question. Like again, like if you don't, I'm trying to say this the right way. Don't make your first home your dream home, especially if you ain't, I'm going to say business savvy because I'm biased.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm biased. But like, especially if you don't know your finances, because your mortgage, it's a bill. People ain't making money off real estate. Like an asset is something that makes you money. People move and buy these houses, they're not making no money.
Right.
But if you buy a house and rent it out, and you making some money over top and somebody paying your mortgage down, that's an asset for you now. You see what I'm saying? But if you moving into a house to pay a mortgage and you ain't doing nothing with it and now you're getting behind, when you get behind, bro, like the mortgage is the biggest pay. If we need relief from any payment, it's the mortgage payment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck the phone bill, fuck the car. I need a break from this mortgage.
For sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
that was my main thing. Like my biggest, I know we wanted to speak on goals too.
Yeah.
Like, my main goal was to pay off, I have a 3-bedroom like trailer. Yeah. So that was my main goal. I finally got it paid off and it's like my shit got cut in half now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because it got paid off. I just got my lot fee.
Yeah.
So now it's like,
it's a little breathing room.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
It's like I ain't gotta pay $1,200-$1,300 a month no more. It's just like, goddamn nigga, you pay this $550, you good.
You good, like, bro. I'm saying, bro, mortgages people, but everybody have to think about like the world. The United States is a business, so everything that goes on is this thing is to make money. They're not out here giving you money expecting you to pay it off.
Right.
They out here approving you for more money that you possibly could, so you can keep paying, miss some payments, get some interest, and then after you done paid 3, 4, 5 years on 30 years, they're gonna say, hey, you can refinance.
Yeah, that
can get you in a whole new loan because homes and stuff get all their money off the interest off the front end.
For sure.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of stuff. They get their money off the front end, bro. So now it's a trick. how long can we keep this person in this loop? You know
all loan people kind of do that. I remember I got my
first. Kind of all of them do that.
I got my first one from One Main Financial.
Yeah,
they was great though, but it's like literally when you get to the end of that loan, they like, hey bro, you want some more money?
You want some more money? Yeah, you can get, yeah. It's a business, bro. Like why wouldn't they say that, bro? Like it's a business, man. So yeah, I don't recommend. I know it's gonna be another one, but like homes, your first homes are a lot of people's liability. They're not assets because people don't know the game right. We ain't smart. We ain't there yet. Like you got to kind of move around and move from one home because what a lot of people do is they buy homes and they start downsizing because they knew they couldn't even afford their first home anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like for real, understand that. Finances, bro, budgeting. I ain't no expert budgeting. Budgeting to do a lot. And simple budgeting. Knowing how much coming in, knowing how much coming out. And it's a scary thing to look at, but you got to face that demon, bro. Like, like for real.
I just want to touch on like maybe one last subject. It's just like kind of. Well, nah, you know what? I don't even want to touch on that.
Hit it, man. What is it?
Nah, I was gonna say having the right partner. Goddamn, I ain't want to touch on that.
Why you gonna hit that one? Nah. What kind of partner? What kind of partner?
I was a relationship type.
Okay, he's talking about here, boy. Why you a boy now, man?
Nah, fuck that.
That boy, you going through a heartbreak?
No, hell no. Man, I'm far from heartbreak, man. Like my last heartbreak was a couple years ago.
For real? That's soon, bro.
When I was flying out all the time and shit like that. Yeah, man, fuck that. Fuck
that's 2 years soon, man. You gave her the finger.
Yeah, man.
Damn, man. I mean, but you got to have a good partner. I always say you got to have a partner that's. You got to have a partner that understands the mission.
Got to understand the mission.
But you got to, it's like being like a father. Like you got to have, because we don't know the mission like completely, but we see where we're going. Right. You can't be leading people blind either.
Definitely can't leave.
Like that ain't fair, bro. Because nobody better not leave my daughter blind.
No.
It is what it is.
You meant that. I heard in your voice. I wish a nigga would.
Nah, for real, man. Yeah. And that's why, bro. Like I know, like I know we talking about the daughters and talking about the boys and shit, bro. Like, but like people always think, oh, you gonna be this crazy to protect the person. Like, nah. Like I need my daughter to go through a few heartaches.
They kind of got to.
They got to, bro. I ain't had no sense.
My daughter cried, man.
I ain't had no sense, like, for real myself until, like, last year. Yeah. I told her, they was like, Shane, what you? I said, man, my daughter, I was like, man, I tell her all the time, boys are stupid.
Right.
Like, little boys, they stupid. Like, they make bad decisions. Right. Like, da-da-da-da. They were like, well, Uncle Shane, or like, well, Shane, but you now. I said, I was. I ain't get smart until like a year ago. I tell them the truth. I ain't get smart until like a year ago. You know what I'm saying? For real. I still got a long way to go, but the boys are stupid, bro.
Nah, for sure.
And I don't want them locked on, and especially, man, like, I know people getting married young and they 20s and stuff. I ain't with that, because that boy, that guy don't know nothing.
They don't know nothing. They haven't really experienced enough to, like, I mean, sometimes maybe if you know, and honestly, a lot of people should probably lock in early and just, because you ain't really missing shit. Like, low key, you really not. If you got a good person, you probably really ain't missing shit.
No, I think as a man, you are, man.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. Like, wow. I think because, bro, you don't know how to treat a woman until you fucked over some women.
Okay.
Yeah, like, you ain't going to get it right the first time.
I can understand.
You don't know. You ain't going to know how to.
Depends on the woman. Some women don't require a lot.
They don't, but you only know that because
usually good women don't require a lot.
But you know that because you've had seen some good women.
Yeah.
You've had them things, like you got so like you learn, like, damn, I should have.
But girls do the same shit with men though.
That ain't
women do the same shit with men.
Yeah, but that's they women though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't the man, like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
It's a lot of good women.
It is. It is, it is, bro. But and a lot of women too, they still need that man guidance. Like, that's in us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be willing to be work with and coachable. Like, I know that's probably like an offensive word.
Being coachable is super.
Yeah,
super
and on both sides, like, and the coaching and it ain't the same. Like, I might be telling you, like, hey, I don't like this, or hey, this, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you because you ain't got it. But on the man's side, it's more observant. Like, oh, this trigger her.
Yeah.
I gotta do better at doing whatever it is. It's more, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I think sometimes it's kind of like the way a woman mind's work. You know, of course they don't do it for men. They do it for other women. Like they be like when they wear a little short stuff and they just want to hear other women say, "Girl, you look good." Get that attention. But as a man, we like, bruh, you going out there looking like a hoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? You looking like a hoe, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this how niggas gonna see you. Like, they don't think it's easy and woo. Whole time, she ain't even really doing it for them guys. It's a few girls that do it for the guys, but it's like a lot of girls just do it for other girls, and they just want attention and they want compliments. Like, you
and
know
they don't
want
to be feeling shitted on either. This motherfucker ain't about to be looking like that because they know you got me out here dressed like a nun, but your eyes are peeking at the girl in the lace.
With the shit on. He talking about like a nun.
You got me out here looking like a nun, but you keep looking out the corner of your eye. So I get it.
I get it too, man. I get it. But mine, boy, you got to have some clothes on.
I'm with you too. Yeah. I'm with you.
Presentable, man. Cause I don't even like my daughter. I ain't with that shit. Like that.
I'm so glad my daughter's in like that. She a kid. She that motherfucker. She don't, like she's still like wild Thornberry child mode. Running crazy, hair crazy, run shoes like in that girl South so good.
But see, my daughter, she just thinks she a goddamn. She thinks she like fly as hell, like in her mind, like you feel what I'm saying. Yeah. So she like, I'm putting that shit on, cuz like, you know
yeah.
So it's cool because she really like, I ain't gonna lie, my girl kind of thuggish.
Yeah,
like, she kind of thuggish. I was like, oh, you gonna be all right. Like, that's how I look at my daughter. I'm like, oh, you gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Like, she said, the little guy, I let her kind of talk to or whatever. They broke up or whatever the case was, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, she cried for like 5 minutes. I was like, hold on, nigga, don't have my daughter crying. But she was like, after them 5 minutes, I went cold. That's what she said, I went cold. I was like, oh, okay, so you a gangster now.
Yeah,
like,
that's what's up. Hold on, I gotta go beat somebody up.
Yeah.
That's it, man. All right, look, man. Look, tune in. I'm gonna put music over this and put some captions. Good night, America. Look, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure, yada, yada, follow all the stuff, man. G-Pen on the mic.